Hi, my name is John, better known as Mr. Bones, and I'm trying to reinvent how I do vlogging. Essentially, I love doing it. I want to keep doing it. I just want to do it a different way because I like being a little bit different. I've been pulling a lot. Hey! You cannot tear up the carpet. Good sir. Either way, hopefully this caught me back on the face track. Yeah, it did. So yeah. I want to try some new stuff. I've got the gimbal, whoa, stuff like that. I really want to practice using it more, getting cool shots. And like I said, I want to do something different. So, something I still have to do is that. I got the bag. Yay. It looks cool as shit, right? Woo. Very fancy. Only problem with it is I haven't had the time to record a video of showing how I want to use it combined with this. I do already know that the little case that I got, which I'm pretty sure I showed you, fits perfectly in the front of that thing. So, pretty dope. Next is I want to record that whole video. I think I might make that its own thing, just to not overcrowd anything else. Alright, I was going to use this a slightly different way, but I'm going to just use the normal face tracker. Excuse me. Now I can actually see myself. I woke up this morning, no Wi-Fi today, so yeah, we're just kind of raw dogging it, and I was thinking about going for a walk. It's like 37 degrees out, if you can see that. I'm gonna watch. Yeah, last night I went for a walk while it was 18 out, so this should be cakewalk, literally. But I figure while I'm out, maybe I'll try to get some cool drag shots with this. Maybe I'll just do some shit of me walking around, I might try a drone shot even. See how a drone shot works or looks. But yeah, we'll go from there. And you'll see when I'm outside. Alrighty guys. You are on an extended tripod. And so, actually this may be better to, I don't know. We'll try it with the normal camera and see how it goes. I'm just gonna kind of raise you up. Whoa. You guys see him? Right here on this tree, there's a woodpecker just going to town. Wow. Oh. No. They just flew up into a tree over there. Dang it. Oh. Well, sorry to sully the drone footage there, but check that out. That is amazing. I'm obviously not gonna get too close, just in case that's a mama. It looked like a male, but I couldn't fully tell, honestly. Oh wow, that's interesting. That's the back of our neighbors that just moved. That has never been fenced like that before. And actually, I think it used to come out more. Because I feel like I remember doing donuts around that big tree right there. And yes, you heard that right. Freaking donuts, man. I used to mow his lawn all the time. Oh yeah, it definitely goes back further. You can kind of see the little chain link in there. It's not fully there anymore, but yeah. Wow. Well, watch your heads. I really hope this looks as cool as I think it will. Oh, we're coming up on a sleeping squirrel. You can see it right up there. Right there. I can hear another one barking. Yeah, look at him. Oh, they know we're near. See it throw the tail up. You're alright, sweet angel. Man, aren't they beautiful? I know some people don't like squirrels. I love them. I think they're the most beautiful thing in the world. He's laying right up there. Ooh. Wow. Also, it is much less breezy out. Oh wow, check out this bird. That's so weird how it's dying. Hate to see it, but at least most of the trees still look relatively good, except for this one right above us. You can kind of see the base down there, and then it arches over. Yeah, that guy. And it is pretty well dead. So that'll probably get knocked down this summer, as well as a couple of these other deadlings. Ooh, like that guy too. Wow. Look at how that tree goes up and then straight over. You can tell they flagged it as a safety, because there's an orange ribbon here. But man, tell me that's not beautiful. mean, just wow. Holy. That big old tree is connected down at the stump up there to all the way over here. That is just absolutely wild. Trying not to show the right side of the lane too much. Like, I want to keep you guys centered, but all off to the right is houses and stuff. So Matt is actually trying to, oh man. This tells you how excited I was to get outside. I forgot I made coffee. Tell me if you're a coffee person in the comments. Do you function before your brew or only after? Alright, so here we're at the crossroads. Main trail continues that way. This way is all the woods that just got sold. Oh, we're not the only ones back here having fun. That would be the sign of dirt bikers and the quad riders. And a very big dog. Oh shit. Oh, I just about slipped right there. Also, you can't tell me that's not a big dog. That's a decent sized pooch right there. I can hear that tree creaking. Huh. The things you find. I am going to take that with me though, because glitter is not found in nature. And whether these woods get, whoa, that was almost bad. Ooh. Yeah. Woods getting destroyed or not, they still deserve respect. I gotta watch my step. This is also kind of a callback to the first video that I ever made. You're just seeing it all at a different time. Ain't that nifty? They moved it. That used to be somewhere back there more. Yeah, because there's like a whole trail up here. And it used to be right back in there. Looks like they spruced it up. I like it. Oh, you can barely see it. There's a broken glove and a pair of sunglasses. Nifty. Whoa. I don't know if you can see that, but a rabbit just ran straight up from under here. I heard him go, and then run. Also, I'm not going to be able to take you guys through all of it, because if you can't tell, this is mostly a planted forest, which was put here to help because we were taking so many trees away. And part of the name of our city is Tree City, USA. It's what we're known for, is our trees. And an increasing amount have been getting destroyed to create more tourist attractions, more housing, and all around just destroys the landscape. Like, how are we supposed to be a tree city when keep taking away all the trees? It almost got me again. Really gotta be careful. Alright. Yeah. Can't keep taking all the trees. And the other side of that. Oh man, this is slick. This being a planted forest, realistically, there's about 30 different trail choices. This is just the main one that everybody knows of and uses. Some dogs got excited back here. I can see they're running skid spots. Man, maybe I should have worn my boots out. I'm out here in my freaking crusty Pumas with no real grip. But hey, they're still going. I'm also not at usually the muddiest part. These are semi-muddy. The muddiest part is like, oh Jesus, way back there. He says as he almost falls on his ass for the third time. Should have known with all the dog prints. Oh hey, here's another part of that trail. You can kind of see entrance. You know, walk all the way through there. And then right back there was where their original little bandshell thing was. Yeah, it's still pretty cool. I love that there's still some kids getting outside and enjoying nature and stuff. I got a bit of a low-hanging tree here. Just go whoop. Get you turned back the right direction here. We started turning so much and slipping and sliding, I had to reset the camera. Right over there's the lake. And right back there, that cluster of trees used to be a really nice hangout spot. You also used to be able to drive quads and stuff through that, but for legal reasons, I never tried that. But it was a really cool place to hang out. It was just a fallen over tree, and it like has barely ever rutted. Oh yeah, there they are. That's a quad. That might be a dirt bike tire. I don't know. I haven't really heard them ripping through yet, which is weird. There's another off trail, but we're going this way. More tire tracks. Yeah, there you can get a kind of reason why it is so serene. Because you just come over here. And it's a perfect little stick for it. Plus, just listen for a minute. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. Ooh. Almost fell on my tuchus again. Alright, and then again we come to a crossroads. Main trail. Secondary trail. Cool part about this trail, you can kind of see them through the woods. All those white trees, those are protected Michigan trees. Birch trees are protected Michigan trees. I may have lied about that last tree that I seen out there. It may not have been a birch. It looked like one, but now that I'm remembering, yeah. So birch tree farm back there, because we have like state minimums of birch trees that we have to have. So there's that. Yeah, you can either go out to the side road over there, or you can go to the birch tree farm, which you're not supposed to go into. Oh, this was definitely a quad bike. I'd know those tire marks anywhere. Yeah. You're not supposed to go in the birch tree farm, but it is nice to admire. Looking at all the deer trails that are actually showing up now. See, these are the main people trails, but if you look into the woods, you can see dozens of paths where deer have darted through there and made all the foliage lay down. Really hope that wind isn't bad. All right, get ready to fly through the arch. Nice flying. Yeah, this is definitely the muddier part. Here's another offshoot trail, small one, that will redirect you back to over near where that polar bear and stuff was. There is technically a trail that goes straight through the center, but the other one's curved so close to it that it's like you don't really notice it. I will say, it is tricky getting back here sometimes, because if you come through here with speed at all, yeah, you're likely to hit something. I may or may not have seen a long time ago a quad flip over because it toe tapped a tree on the edge of the lane and went boom. It was a fine aside from the bent. I think it was like tie rod or something. I don't really work on quads, so I don't know if they even have tie rods. More of a dirt bike man. Woo! Yeah, I'd say this is the muddier part. Oh, plane flying over. Oh, yeah, there he is. Hello. Hello, Mr. Plane. Hey. There you go. Welcome back to reality. Get out of my shoelace. Ow. That actually hurt my ankle to do. Oh, Jesus. Thorny. That is a natural growing rose bush. Shite. Woo. I gotta cross over because the other side's too thorny. And the middle's too muddy. And my ankle is not liking slipping, apparently. Oh yeah. Someone was ripping it. Let's not be one of those down the hill. Sweet. And then, right down there is where we went in. If I were to continue that way, there's a road. If I continued that way, that is another series of trails that goes all through here. And it's cool. You would have seen them, like I said, if you watched my first video that I made, or the first vlog. Oh yeah, here's one of the other. These are like the middle inlets. You can kind of see this one. Yeah, boom. And then this one is, shoot. There's also another small inlet to the other half of the woods. We'll go on that walk now that I'm trying to slowly get back into fitness. Unfortunately, my disability does make it a bit difficult. I have to take breaks. You guys don't really see them unless you see a cut in the footage, which I try to hide pretty well. But whenever you see those cuts in the footage, it's usually because I needed a break. Especially recently, I had got my tooth worked on, and it caused my sinuses to be messed up because I guess it's in that area. And long story short, it's giving me phlegm issues, which makes breathing fun. You guys are looking up, my bad. But it makes breathing fun. It makes me have a little bit of a wheeze. So man, I really hope this is it looks good. I know I haven't been full drone mode up in the air the whole time, but I feel like for where it's at, this ain't bad. Could definitely be worse. Alrighty. I am, however, at the crossroads where I either just go back on the main trail over that way, or I hop off here, which takes me into the main part of the neighborhood. And also, wow, beautiful. Yeah, this will take me into the main part of the neighborhood. It's kind of the offshoot of the main trail that's back that way. But it is really cool. Because if we look, we're back. I technically walked on the wrong side. Typically you would, if I can get it to show, typically you'd come out over on that more grassy side. But there's a little trail right here, so what's it matter? Ooh. Try not to get stuck by a tree. And now, wha-bam. We're back in the neighborhood. That's what I mean about the cough. Yeah. Back in the neighborhood. Now we gotta walk all the way the hell down there. And that'll be home. So, I don't know if I want to challenge myself to try to run at all. Because I am pretty tired already. Right now I'm just trying to clunk the mud off my shoes. But I do feel like it would be cool to get a shot like that. I don't know. I do want to start experimenting more with ground shots too. Sorry, I realized I was... Let me go ahead and take this one tripod off. It's really not doing anything for what I'm doing right now. I was using it more so when I had to get the up high shots, but yeah, man, that's so weird. This neighborhood used to be so much more active. Like obviously it's a Monday, but it's spring break, or not spring break, midwinter break or something. I don't know, they got Friday off and they got Monday off. That's all I know. But here's one of my old friends' houses. Yeah, it's kind of weird. There's like no kids out ever anymore. I don't know. the neighbor kids come out from time to time. But they're also still young enough that they haven't been hit by the digital age too much. I'm kind of hoping, and tell me your guys' opinion, because I know it's counterintuitive to what I'm doing right now. Well, kind of. Social media. Yay or nay? Should we restrict it more? Should parents be held more accountable for restricting it from their own kids? Where are you guys at on that? Because I don't like that we're letting the companies dictate all the parental use stuff. And people may hate me for this, but I will die on this hill. Why aren't the parents doing more? Like, I know there's only so much you can do, because if a kid's going to be sneaky and want to do stuff that they're not supposed to, they're going to find a way. But at least, if they're sneaking around, you can tell when they're kind of guilty about it. And that's how you know they're doing stuff that they shouldn't. Now, my parents always knew that I was doing stuff I shouldn't. You know what they did? Called me out, grounded me, and then I learned the lesson. But I don't know. That's just my take on it. I hope you guys enjoyed the walk through the woods. This big tree behind me signifies that I am walking up the drive. It's 2:06, so the mail should be here. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed a walk through the woods. And I hope you're ready for the change up in the vlogs. Because I know I sure as heck am. Next video y'all should be seeing is probably me swapping everything from my old bag to my new bag and maybe figuring out a new purpose for the old bag. But until then, love y'all. I'm gonna leave you. Peace.
Ripple in the water, let the good vibes flow. Plant seeds of change, watch the garden grow. Energy, electric sparking in the crowd. Positivity louder than the thunder.